Shouts out to Ellen DeGeneres, you feel me? Swag, Lil B.
Alright guys, Sploogie here. Back at you with the first video, so not really back at you, kinda hello at you. That was not a good, that was a bad joke. But anyways, video time. This is video 1, and hopefully a very great and amazing YouTube phenomenal award best seller video series. Probably won't be, but one little tiny boy can dream about Polnareff, and here's the videos. This one will cover all his normals, his moveset, and I'll cover what you should use and what you shouldn't use if you're just starting, and hopefully this can help put you in a good direction on how to just begin with him. So I'm just gonna get right into it, because this is like my 20th take, and they all were pretty cringy, but I have a feeling this one will be like the right kind of cringe. So here we go. 2A, great move, great, for starting combos. Great for just mashing out. Not really, don't mash, please don't mash. Okay, so you can see I was using 8B there, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's great for starting combos. It's just great in general. Great poke. For some reason I can't seem to start it there right now, but trust me, it works. It works. You just gotta trust me. But it's great for mixes too. Something I should mention, like if you're right here, you're shooting star out. That's a little sploogie trick. Go double tap low. They'll block low, probably the third time, and just send that bad boy down and get your full combo off of that. Good stuff. Anyways, second move. Woo. 2C. This move is I'm sure you can feel it from here. I'm sure your crotch is just tingling right now with excitement, because this move's great. Look at that. All right, just tell me what the developers were thinking when they're like, yeah, let's give him like this really high priority move that covers a lot of good space, and just can tickle the shins of anyone from like halfway across the screen. And safe, it's very safe, and it's really only punishable if someone either mashes a super, so most good players won't do that, or if someone reads that you're going to go for it and just does like something that has iframes and you can't mediate in time or something. It happens. It's punishable, but for the most part it's pretty safe, and I recommend if you're starting out, definitely use this to poke your enemy, make them annoyed, yada yada. I don't like the word yada yada, but that's how it is. All right, that it's yada yada. All right, so just think about that every single time that your dad walks in on you doing that move. Okay, it's yada yada. Okay, as I showed earlier, 8B, great for starting combos too. It's good air to air. Probably his best standoff air to air. Use it. Just use it. All right, just trust me on it. Use it. It's got great priority. Use it. Okay, that's the moral of that. Use it. Just use it. Okay, don't even ask questions, kid. Use it. All right, so that's his best standoff normals that are amazing. Stand-on normals are super amazing. In fact, that's a very common style of a lot of top pole players, is just to basically go stand on most of the match and kind of turtle, but kind of not turtle, but just play very defensive, because most of the stand on normals are pretty great and have great priority. And start with this one, 6-6A, 6-6-5A. Sorry, great. It covers a lot of space. Great poke, comes out so quick, and you'll see a lot of really top level players using that if they just wanted to get a little poke in, if they're trying to catch someone and they didn't really want to throw out that or that because it might not reach them, or that might lose control of the opponent. They'll throw out 6-6A. It's probably his best A anti-air. I mean, obviously there's only two choices, but it's good. You might not use it now, but don't sleep on it. Probably one of my biggest mistakes in learning this character was sleeping on that move. Don't sleep on it. So think about that every time you use it. Don't sleep on it. And as you can see, that's not bad either, but that's like an average move. Anyways, let's get to this. That one starts a bunch of combos. It's great for starting combos, as you can get a good tandem combo off of that. It's really easy to link it into 2A into 2A, but the dashing version, great for starting combos. That's about it for that move. That's all I would say about it. It's great for starting combos. And it's not a bad poke from up close, and it's great for starting a tandem combo with the stand on. Next move, classic. All right, if you've ever seen just okay level play of pole, you have seen. I almost guarantee you've seen someone use that. 4B, great move. Not 5B. Don't use 5B. 4B. All right. And this, I want to explain it, and you know what? I'm just gonna say high priority, far-reaching, good anti-air. Probably out of every single poke that's in the game, it's probably the best poke. So snack on that. All right. That sounded kind of aggressive. I feel like I said that kind of aggressively, so I apologize for those who take offense to me saying snack on that. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, next move, 6-6C. Great. It's a great move, and it covers a lot of space, and it's a great dashing anti-air. As you play the game and you're looking for anti-airs of pole, this is a good anti-air, and not only that, it's just good for poking in general too. Believe it or not, even though it's not low, even though it hits mid, it's great for poking in general, and it covers a lot of space. And there's a way to, I don't know how to do it really, but if you've ever seen, I'll link some good videos in this just so you can get an idea how pole is played at top level. There's a way to link that, or not link it, but there's a way to do like an empty version of that and then kind of chain it into a grab. So it's not really a chain, but you do an empty. It's kind of like a Kara throw, but you don't really get the bonus of the distance. Your distance is just what's dragged by using the stand. It's whatever. That's not important. What's important is that I'm running out of the free 10 minutes. Whatever. This will just be like a 20-minute video or something. Anyways, that's a good move. Now, this is kind of a slept-on move. I feel like it's about the same. It's not as great as 4B, but 2C is it's not a bad poke at all. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit low. I honestly haven't really tested it, but what's important about it is it's your primary tandem starter, or tandem. It will link into tandem, and so sometimes if you land a stand crash, it's your go-to move to confirm your tandem after you land a stand crash. So yeah, that's why that's important. Now, air to airs, just your air attacks, great. All of them great, but they all have kind of different uses. This is if you just want a quick little poke, if you want to poke them, and you're right there, that's not bad. That or that are good for up and close. This, you kind of want to be far away because it won't hit if you're like that. It's kind of hard to time. And personally, I think my favorite is the 8B stand on, but I've seen people use that primarily, and there was a period where I was using that primarily. They're all good. This is probably your best though if you want to poke webs out, or if you want to like poke someone in the air from far away. So I would say this is probably his best one, and this is like his second best, and this is his third best. But they're all really good. They're all really strong, and all can combo. All right, so back, cheating through the Bandicam system, being a bad boy, recording twice, woo, for the same video, woo. Those woos were unnecessary. Anyways, here we go, specials. So that's a good one. Great special. 4-6, 4 hold charge 6. Great special. I prefer the C version. They all kind of come out fast, very fast, but A version comes out the fastest, obviously. So that one might be good if you're really, really desperate for like a mid-range poke. But this thing goes, the C version goes so far, and I use it mostly to counter someone who's jumping way too much, because anti-airs suck in this game, and the point, it stays out for so long, and it's kind of hard to punish unless someone does like a full screen super. But since you're throwing it out for jump-ins, chances are they won't punish it. Or sorry, jump backs usually, and it's good for combos. It's combo filler, Yeah. Anyways, and it will be used in your main B&B, so it's good. Now let's talk about this. This is great. Almost, I would say, 99% of shooting star usage should be the C version, and this is great. It's your starter for your B&B. One of your B&Bs. It's a pressure tool. It's full screen pressure for doing almost nothing, or it's like an effortless full screen pressure. It's great. Very, very. It is punishable. I should say that. If you're just starting and you're playing against people who are just starting, they're not going to know what to do. But once you get to higher level, there are going to be people who know how to counter it. And you are vulnerable when you send it out. Someone could do a super on you. You'll get hit most of the time. Someone could just react to it and knock it out of the sky. But even then, it's kind of hard to do. And there are matchups where I recommend never throwing it out. But for the most part, most matchups, I say throw it out, be an asshole. It's great. It's a great move, and you should use it. You should use it if you use pull. Stand off, though, not stand on, for a lot of reasons. There was something I was going to show you with it. Hopefully I could remember. Oh, well. I guess I'll show it maybe if I remember it. Yeah, that move's great. Oh yeah. You get a roll. I don't know if this was intentional, but you can see like that. You can get a roll, still hold it. So you can kind of use it as a move to punish other people, dash through them. It's great. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't use it like that. But you get that free roll with it. But you could do it only on the startup when it's going out to hang out. I don't use a 3-punch macro, but if you use one, you might be able to do it mid when it's out. That's kind of a gray area. Personally, I don't. So I don't know. But that's good. You can get a roll, so that makes it even kind of safer. Not really. If someone reads that and you're in the corner, it's a free grab punish. So be mindful when you use that. And in terms of last of his good specials, this is good, kinda. What I like to use it for is I like to use it like that, and then kind of use it as a frame trap, because a lot of people might just try and go for it. They might just be mashing buttons, and if they mash buttons, that kind of punishes them mashing buttons, and you can combo it into that right there. And although it's not always recommended, because if they can air tech and do some damage to you, but overall, it's pretty good, not great. but it's good for frame traps. You can actually combo it. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it, but you can do a combo like that. Yeah, it's very wacky the way it works, but it's distance dependent, and also very strict timing. I wouldn't say it's like a one frame, but it's quick. But you see, I did it there. That's not always recommended because it kind of leads to a hard knockdown that they can tech, or sorry, it leads to a knockdown that they can tech. So be mindful of using it. Usually it's great if you're ending the game with it, though. It's cool. So yeah, that's that. Specials, pretty self-explanatory, but this right here, that right there, that you should only use to end one of your combos. It's a reversal, but personally, pull, in my opinion, is stronger if you use tandem as a reversal, and not that special, because I just think it leads to better stuff, because after you do this, there's really not much you can do, except you can go like that, and you can get them with like a wake-up grab. That's about it. He doesn't really have an Oki game, so yeah, sorry kiddos if you wanted to do Oki. It's not, he's not that type of guy, so apologize on behalf of Johnny Bravo here. Anyways, whatever. So that gets us to the other supers. That one is great. It's great to get the opponent to block, to put them in block stun from full screen, to punish them full screen for zoning. It's good. It's great to control space, and probably another one of my biggest regrets is sleeping on that for so long. Just because I don't know, I didn't feel like using it, but it's great, and you can even use it as a reversal. Again, not his best, but it's still not bad at all for a reversal. But it's great to deal with zoners, just to deal with stuff in general. I do not think that's a good idea using that one, and that one's kind of random. So use at your own risk. This, I will say, is useful if you can react to someone doing something and you're in the air and use it. Oh shit, I'm out of meter. Whoop. But for the most part, not that useful. And so yeah, that's it. Requiem, don't use it. Don't ever use Requiem. Don't ever. Its startup time is way too long. Even if you land a stand crash, it's still very reactable. Do not use Requiem, ever. Get that into your mind. And that will help me transition into moves to never use. That. Never use that. Pretend this move does not exist, alright? 5B. Just don't use 5B. It's bad. Whoever tells you that 5B is good probably smells like moldy cheese and thinks that Karibo is more powerful than Exodia. So, yeah, you know what the type of person who thinks that. You know who we're dealing with. 5C looks disrespectful as fuck, which is what makes it so cool, but it's useless. That is useless. It combos into that, but it's useless. It's a trashy move. Would not use it. Would not feed that to my family, is what I'm going to say. I would not feed. So if you had to remember 5C or dashing 6C, just remember, will not feed that to your family. All right, so yeah, 5C. It only knocks down mid combo for tandems, and I use dashing 5C, and to get like a slight Oki. Doesn't really work. I just use it to knock down and get a free grab if they don't know the grab's coming. So it's not good. Just forget about it. yeah, this right here, 2B, that one's kind of complicated. Do not use it just without the standout. So if the stand's out, use it. It's one of your best combo starters. But if the stand's not out, don't use it. Right there. That was look at that. It links into it's great to just throw out in a dashing situation. It's got a lot of block stun only when the stand is out. So do not use it otherwise. All right, so remember that, okay? Because I'm not gonna say it again. All right, if you forget, you're gonna have to find this video. And you're gonna have to look through the video, and you're gonna have to find that part because you don't want me to make it. You don't want to make me say it again. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So, kind of specials. Yeah, do not. That's kind of useless to use. Anything else? Oh yeah. This is almost never use that. Every time I throw this out, it's an accident. It's like uh-oh, I fucked up. I threw that out. That is your it's gonna happen. It's since he's very sensitive to movement because he's a charge character, you're gonna accidentally throw out shit sometimes. This is bad. Unsafe, can be blocked. Yeah, don't throw that out. Also don't just throw that out with it on. And oh yeah, how can I even forget? Never just throw this out. If you are throwing this out, like when I see someone playing and I see someone just going like this, I know they don't play the game often because this move, Million Spits, it's just like one of the worst moves in the game. I will admit it's not bad, like from like kind of like a poking standpoint, but it's really bad. It's almost comparable. I would compare it to like Mudas from like Dio, or Auras from Jotaro. Like you just don't throw it out. Like just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Like really don't. Like if you want to learn this character, I would say that's probably his like even more move to avoid than stand on shooting star. Just don't throw it out. It's good. There's like one situation where I'd find it good, and that's if you're doing a tandem combo. Your opponent has one hit away after you hit them twice with 2A. Then you could throw it out. Then you can mash really hard, get that last third hit that would go for the KO. But other than that, it's useless. Never throw it out in the neutral. I cannot stress it enough. Do not. Ever. Unless you are really, really good. There is one really crazy cool combo that uses it. But that's... I know none of you starting are going to just bust that out. So do not bust that out until you can do that combo. And only do it within that combo. I can't do that combo. I mean, my execution sucks, but... it's not just like an overnight. You can just trust me on this. All right, kids. I make cookies in my free time. I've got facial hair and I've got an earring and a cool tattoo. I'm a cool guy. And cool guy here. He's telling you stay away from Million Spits. And yeah, that's about it. I guess what I'm gonna say is maybe tell me any ways I can improve my videos. Leave comments if you have any questions. Message me if you have questions. I'm available on Discord, Steam, YouTube, however you want to reach me. Even Twitter. Yeah, I even have a Twitter now. However you want to reach me, and I'll help you if you have any questions. This video was just to give you like a quick overview. Well, I guess it wasn't quick, but an overview of his buttons, his moveset, and just tell you what you should use, what you should avoid. I'm gonna link some gameplay videos, give you an idea of just maybe stuff you can see. My next video will be basic game plan. Basic game plan will be the next one. Either basic game plan or how tandems work with him and some cool tandem stuff. This is probably one of the longer videos, just because it goes over all his moves, or most of his moves. And anyways, tell me if you liked it, hated it, what you want to see next, maybe, just anything, really. And sorry about the cringe. Catch you on the flip flops. That's not gonna be my thing.